Hey guys, how are you doing? That was a walking bass line blues in the key of E. So that differs from a normal strummed chord approach in as much as that we're playing a little melodic riff for each of the chords for the tune. And we play those on individual strings. So this is how we do it. We start off with an open sixth string, an open low E string, which we play twice. Then we're playing the third fret of that string with our second finger. Then fourth fret with our third finger. Then going over to the fifth string, the A string, we're playing two notes at the second fret with our first finger. Then we're going over to the fourth fret of that same string with either our third finger or pinky, whichever's easier for you, and we're doing one of those. Then we're going back to the second fret on that string and doing one of those. So that whole thing sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm doing that with alternate picking, which means that I'm playing each note with a down, then the next one with an up, next one with a down, next one with an up. If you find that a little bit too tricky at the moment, don't worry, just do the whole thing with downstrokes. There's no problem with doing that at all. So with that E riff, we play that 4 times. So now we're on to our A riff. Now that's pretty much the same thing as we were doing for the E, except we're just moving everything down to the 5th string and the 4th string. So this is what we do. Open 5th string twice, then the 3rd fret with the 2nd finger, 4th fret with the 3rd finger, then moving over to the 4th string, the D string, 2nd fret with our 1st finger, 2 of those. Then 4th fret with either 3rd finger or pinky, 1 of those, then back to the 2nd fret, 1 of those. So it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we play 2 lots of that A riff. So far we've got 4 of the E riff, 2 of the A riff, then we're going to go back to 2 of the E riff again. Then we're on to the little riff that we play that would go over our B7 chord. And what we're doing there is we're playing our 2nd fret of the A string, the 5th string, with our 1st finger, 2 of those. Then we're moving our whole hand up and we're going to play our 2nd finger on the 5th fret of that same string, the 5th string. So, then 3rd finger on the 6th fret, then going over to the 4th string, the D string, 1st finger playing the 4th fret, 2 of those. Then 3rd finger or pinky on the 6th fret, 1 of those. Then back to the 4th fret, 1 of those. So it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we do 1 of those, then we do 1 of the A riff, then we do 1 of the E riff, and then we're doing a little turnaround riff that takes us to the B7 chord, which would then take us back to the beginning of the tune again. And this is what we do. We play 1 of the open E string, then 1 of the open A string, 5th string, then 1st fret of that string, then 2nd fret of that string, like this. So it sounds in time like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. just let that note, that B note, hang for the rest of that bar. Then you're ready to start the whole thing all over again. So you can do that same 12 bars over and over, however many times you like, but when you've decided that you've had enough and that you want to finish the tune, instead of playing that turnaround riff, we need to have an ending riff. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to play our open E string, then the open A string, then second fret of that same string with our second finger, and then the open E string again. And you kind of want to keep this second finger on that A string still, because we're going to put this index finger down on the first fret of the third string, the G string, and create an E7 chord. So it'll sound like this. So I'll just do that again. E string, open A string, second fret of that A string with that second finger, then put that index finger down, that first finger down on the third string at the first fret, making the E7 chord, play your low E, and then strum the rest of the chord. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that strum comes in on beat 4 of the bar. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Like that. And that's the whole tune. So the whole thing goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Anyway, I hope you found that all very useful. Enjoy playing that walking bass line blues, and I will hopefully see you next time. Take care. All the best. Bye bye.